At a time where Bethesda really should be eating a lot of crow for Fallout 76 and bending over backwards to apologise and accommodate their community, they have in actual fact decided to double down on the whole issue. And that has acquired the eye of an investigative law firm who are having a look at them for deceptive practices. Oh dear, Bethesda. Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Now, oh my god, I thought I was done with Fallout 76. I really thought I'd made the final video that I needed to make. And I was literally in a situation where I was going to see if Bethesda dealt with it, fixed it, or ditched it in terms of what they were actually going to do with this product. And if they were going to try and fix it, we're going to be waiting 12 to 18 months at least for this game to actually be in a proper playable state. It's currently an early access product, an early access product. And so I thought that's the only thing I can do, sit back and wait. And the only way that I was going to revisit this is if something spectacular happened. Something spectacular happened. And I know some of you might be saying, oh, come on, that's not another Fallout 76 video. I understand. But at the same breath, the gaming industry would love nothing more than people like me and others just to move on and not discuss this. The sooner we move on, the sooner it gets out of the public eye, and the sooner they can get back to being as shitty as they've always been. When something important happens, we have to make it vocal and we have to get it out there. Because the more vocal we are and the more people that are made aware of what is going on, the more pressure it puts on these companies not to repeat this shittery. And so, yeah, I'm sorry there's another Fallout 76 video, but it is something that we really do need to discuss. As well as EA, and we will also be going into CD Projekt Red as well. So, a law firm from Washington, I believe, has decided to actually investigate Bethesda Game Studios. And they came out with this statement as to why. Milaccio and Rathod LRP is currently investigating Bethesda Game Studios for releasing a heavily glitched game, Fallout 76, and refusing to issue refunds for PC purchasers of the game who found it to be unplayable because of its technical problems. Let's just stop right there. Now, it isn't common knowledge, but Bethesda were offering refunds for Fallout 76 on the PC. However, within 24 hours of offering this refund, they rescinded it. And if you attempted to get a refund, you would be hit with the information of something like, if you have downloaded the game, we can't give you a refund for it. But there's a major catch here, a catch 22 in actual fact. Because Fallout 76 is a digital-only product. It isn't a physical game. If you buy a box, a physical box from a store, when you open up the box, all that's going to be inside is a cardboard disc where the disc should be. And on the back of it, there'll be directions about which website to go to download Fallout 76. It's a digital-only product. And so to see that it's broken and unplayable, you have to download it. To get a refund, you can't have downloaded it. And so the consumer is in a catch-22 situation. So let's move on. While minor bugs and glitches are expected with the release of most new games, Fallout 76 launched with a 56 gig patch that has proven to be but a starting point for the game's problems. Gamers who have tried to receive a refund because of the game's myriad of glitches have been unable to do so since they downloaded the game, leaving them to deal with an unplayable experience until patches bring it back to a playable state. Now, all articles that I refer to today, by the way, will be in the description box down below with links. And I say that now because if you are somebody who is attempting to get a refund, then you might want to actually physically get a hold of this law firm. So they said, have you tried to get a refund for Fallout 76? If so, please email us. And they also stress here that unfair and deceptive trade practices is this law firm's bread and butter. This is what they do. So they're going to be like a dog with a bone here. And then there's a wee update that says, we're thrilled with the response to the investigation, but our site appears to have crashed, potentially related to the traffic generated. And I scoff, but I think they're probably right. I think that the site most likely crashed because of the amount of traffic from people who are trying to get a refund or trying to find out how they could potentially get a refund for this product. Now, Bethesda really should be trying to do the right thing here. I know they're going to take a financial hit, a big financial hit, but Bethesda have seriously cocked up. And the only way that Bethesda have good faith is because even though we are fully aware of the problems that Bethesda games have with glitches and bugs, we give them a bit of a pass, not because it's Bethesda, but because those games are market leaders. Morrowind, Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout. These are market leader games of the time. And therefore, you have a degree of leniency because they're leading the way. They are heralding, my God, that was so hard for me to say, a new dawn in gaming. But that is no longer the case. That is no longer the case. Bethesda are no longer the market leaders. Fallout 4, it wasn't market leading. It was probably regressive from where their previous offerings had been, especially from Skyrim, you know. After Skyrim came out, you would expect Fallout 4 to be pretty spectacular, but let a lot of people down. And then Fallout 76, well, it's trash. It's trash. And, yeah, they're no longer the market leaders. So when you're no longer leading the way, when you are no longer trying to be that beacon of light at the head of the game's development, then people aren't going to have any leniency. They're not going to have any faith. And therefore, if you're cocking up, they want their money back. It's as simple as that. Now, this law firm also has a Facebook site for you there. So you can see the details here. So if you want to get in contact with them, there you go. And so Bethesda really should be bending over backwards now to be helping their community. And they're simply not. And if we go to their website today, they talk about a couple of new patches coming for Fallout 76. When's the first one coming? A week's time. December the 4th. A week from now. So it's probably got something spectacular in it to start fixing bugs and whatnot. No, it increases the stash limit from 400 to 600. Okay. Boss loot has been adjusted. Whoop-de-doo. I'm sure everyone is thrilled about that. The cryolator effects have been fixed. That'll sort the game. Respawning when over encumbered. Stuck in power armor. And that's it. That's the first patch. So nothing massively drastic there at all. And then the next patch is coming a week after that. On the 11th of December. Which starts to adjust the push-to-talk settings and the FOV settings, the field of view settings. And I just know... I just know this is going to cause more problems. Because we know that the physics engine is linked to... Oh, my goodness me. The engine itself is just... It's in so many problems. So expect that to have some interesting interesting effects on the game. And then after level 50, you're able to choose a new perk card or move a special point. Just what everyone is wanting. And then there's some camp stuff and bulldozer for moving small trees and rocks while you're building your camp. It's all pretty tame stuff, you know. It's not massively good stuff. They're really taking a page out of the EA book of dickery here. Because at a time when they should take the hit, at a time where they should say, do you know what? We're going to have to eat this financially. And if we do, we're in with a good chance of repairing some of the damage with the community here. We're in with a good chance of just coming out and saying, you're right. We never should have put this out. And we're sorry. We're really sorry. We're prepared to offer refunds to people. And we're going to put this game back into development until it's in a position that it's ready to do. And before everyone says, no one is ever going to do that. Square Enix, Final Fantasy XIV. They did it. They released the game in 2010. It was in a diabolical state, laughable state. They immediately stopped the monthly subscription fee for the game. It went free to play straight away. And they said, we're going to try and fix it. No one's paying for this game while we're trying to fix it. And then when they couldn't fix it, when they brought Yoshi P in, Yoshi P said, I need a new engine and I need to redesign this game. And I said, okay. And then they pulled the game down completely and let Yoshi P fix it, put out Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, and it's been a major success for Square Enix ever since. So don't tell me it can't be done, because it has been done. Bethesda could have chosen to do that. They doubled down and are trying to hold on desperately to the sales that they've got. That is really bullshitty. That is dickery of the highest order. And the reason why I also mentioned EA is because currently EA are fighting the law in Belgium. They are currently breaking the law in Belgium because it's now illegal to sell loot boxes in video games in Belgium, and EA have decided to ignore them and they'll go to court over it. EA will go to court to defend their right to sell gambling loot boxes to children. You have to be a special kind of scum to do that. But don't worry, EA are exactly that. And Bethesda, you are looking like that right now. Absolutely right now. You're not looking at that wonderful company, which we've all loved for a long, long time. You're looking like scum. When you should be doing the right thing, you're doing exactly the wrong thing. And I don't want this video to end on a negative. I want this video to end on a positive. Because from this ridiculousness that we're seeing with EA right now in Belgium, and with this dickery that we're seeing with Bethesda, when they should be doing the right thing. CD Projekt Red, the hero that we need, maybe not the hero we deserve, but the hero that we need. And Adam Kaczynski, the head of CD Projekt Red, had a recent investors call. And one of the investors came out with an absolute belter of a question, a real toughie for any games company. And the question went, we recently saw the release of Red Dead Redemption 2 from your competitor. What have you learned by monitoring this event? And have you drawn any lessons which may benefit Cyberpunk as regards to fine-tuning the game? Wow. That's a heavy-hitting question right there. But Adam was just not fazed by this at all. And this is his opening response to this question, which is just mind-blowing. Without a doubt, quality is of paramount importance. We strive to publish games which are as refined as Red Dead Redemption 2 and recent Rockstar releases in general, which of course is referring to Grand Theft Auto 5 as well. That game is excellent, by the way, and we're rooting for it. What a guy. And then he goes on to say, what does that teach us? Well, it teaches us that we need to publish extraordinary games. And then that's exactly what we are planning. That is CD Projekt Red's attitude to gaming. If you want to be the best, if you want to be top, they're not talking about screwing people over with microtransactions. He's not saying, hey, we're going to monetize the crap out of this, monetize the crap out of that. No. Do you know what he's saying? If you want to be the best, you make the best game. Adam, I love you. That attitude is the attitude which we are desperate for in this industry, where companies like Activision, EA, Ubisoft, and now Bethesda are looking to exploit their customer bases and take advantage of them. And Adam's response from CD Projekt Red, creator of The Witcher 3, The Witcher 2, stellar games, is if we're going to be the market leader, we have to make the best game. They're looking at what is numero uno right now, which is Red Dead Redemption 2. And they're saying that is our target to beat. You can't get a better, more hopeful, upbeat ending than that, folks. And CD Projekt Red, this is why I will always love you. Because this attitude is the attitude of a company who is looking after the gamer. Oh, thank you. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Links there in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.